Well, Garma people, man like Mike back with another one, and today we're going to be discussing spring fragrances for all budgets. Now, when I think spring, I think clean and green. So, yeah, let's get into it. This one is the cheap and cheerful. First one is Davidoff Cool Water. Now, in Great British pounds, you can probably pick up this for around £25. It's got a nice smell, nice clean smell, and people say this is a cheap version of Creed Green Irish Tweed. I can see where they're coming from with this. However, in my opinion, Green Irish Tweed does smell a lot more natural, but there is definitely some comparison in regards to how they both smell. I'll show you the atomizer quickly. There we are. It's a lovely smell, as I've already said. So that would be one cheap and cheerful. Another cheap and cheerful would be this one, Versace Eros Eau de Parfum. Now, the reason why this one does make the cheap and cheerful category is because if you look online, you're bound to find some great offers on this. They sometimes do it in sets where you can get a 10 ml travel set with it. But yeah, this one here smells minty and like apple to my nose, and it's a fairly loud fragrance. I'll show you the atomizer. Fantastic stuff. Yeah. Forgot to mention as well. Hold on, there's the Medusa head. That's how the bottle looks. Forgot to mention just very quickly. This one you can wear pretty much anywhere. This one came around in the mid 1980s, so the bottle's slightly older than me. And mainly the more mature adult male. This one, the parfum version, I'd say anything personally from 20s upwards. So yeah, they're the two cheap and cheerful, I'd say. Next, we are going on to the affordable ones. Now, the next one will be Dior Sauvage. This is the EDT concentration. Great for spring. It's not too heavy. I don't really need to go into too much description with Dior Sauvage. Everyone's heard of it. Everybody and their aunt. Just a quick look at the bottle. So yeah, at this moment there is 5 types. There's this one, which is the EDT, Eau de Toilette. There's the Eau de Parfum. There's the Parfum. There's the Elixir, and there's also the Eau Forte at the moment. So yeah, quick spray of the atomizer. This one comes out fantastic. Look at that. Wow. If you could smell this room right now, guys, honestly. So that would be number 3. That's part of the affordable range. And then we move on to the niches now. This one is Parfums de Marly Greenly. It mainly smells of apple. So I've heard some people describe it as Head and Shoulders apple shampoo. Now, I don't remember ever using Head and Shoulders apple shampoo, but I can kind of see where they're coming from with the great apple smell. If you want an apple smell, this is a good quality apple smell. Personally, the opening isn't great on my skin, but once I get past the opening, it does smell great. Great apple smell. That was the atomizer there. This bottle is 125 milliliters. The cap is weighty. If you was to throw this at someone, why you're gonna cause some damage. You will cause some damage if it hits them. So yeah, that's the first one. Now the next one is probably one of my favorites out of the 5. Another niche and my latest purchase. Xerjoff Torino 21. This one is very minty to my nose and with hints of lemon and basil. Wonderful bottle design. Xerjoff, even when you open up the cap, have a look, you've got Xerjoff inside. Nowhere near as weighty as Parfums de Marly, but look at the attention to detail, guys. Even the packaging itself, I'm not sure if you've been fortunate to actually unbox a Xerjoff, but the unboxing, the packaging is second to none, guys. Again, this is a great one for spring. Atomizer test. Pew, pew. Lovely stuff. This was my scent of the day today, actually. And last but not least, Parfums de Marly Galloway. Now, this one is TikTok's favorite Parfums de Marly Galloway bottle, because the amount of comments that people come on this saying that the bottle's been to war with all the scratches and all sorts. But yeah, this fragrance is so underrated. This is my personal underrated fragrance. I still get compliments with this. It's a clean smelling fragrance, hence the white bottle does it justice. Again, heavy lid, same lid as Greenlee. Really weighty, got some weight behind it. If you do throw this, it will cause someone some damage. Very clean. Some people say they can smell the spices. I get that. You can smell the spices, but the opening comes off very clean. I love this one. So as I've already said, you can wear all five all five for spring. However, you can get away with some of them at different times of the year. So for example, summer. This one you probably could get away in autumn. So with this one's good all year round. But for Dior Sauvages, I prefer the EDP for like the autumn. And I'd probably reach for the Elixir for the winter in comparison to this. This will be my favorite for the spring. And I wouldn't really reach for any during the summer. But if I was, I'd probably reach for the EDP. But just tone down on the sprays. This is a good spring and summer one. Same with this. Good spring and summer one. And with this, good spring and summer one. Anyone can wear this, from teenagers upwards. I'd say teenagers upwards can wear this because it's playful. This one probably 20s and upwards. This is probably the most professional out of all of them. All of the 6. And this one probably mid-20s upwards with this one. This one seems quite boring to many. But if you just want something fresh and clean, yeah. So again, these two are probably your cheapest. This is probably your most versatile, and these 3 will cost you the most. With all, you can get away with 5 to 7 sprays, let's say. Yeah, I'd say 5 to 7 sprays is fair. With this one, you probably could overspray. With this one, it might be a bit much. With this one, if you're young, you could overspray. This one, there's no need to overspray, but this one out of all them will pull the most compliments in my opinion. This one, if you're young and you're going out clubbing, let's say, this one you can overspray and people will smell you for miles and miles. And this one's just this one. What can I say? No need to overspray with that one. So yeah, I hope that helps in regards to spring suggestions, spring recommendations. Stay fresh and stay blessed.